everybody, it's Acorn Man back with another LEGO Star Wars review, and today we're going to be talking about the 75337 ATTE Walker that just came out in the summer of 2022 with 1,082 pieces and a retail price of $140. As you can see, we've got a lot to break down here, so let's get started. Of course, we've got the ATTE Walker itself right in the front here, and we can tell that this is clearly set on the planet Utapau. Very cool indeed, one of my favorite sequences from Revenge of the Sith. We've got the set information in the top left corner as always, the other contents of the set here, as well as the minifigure selection in the bottom corner, which we'll take a look at in just a minute. And on the back we just see some of the functionality of the set, which again we'll go over. Quite a bit on this one, as you would probably expect. Commander Cody on the top of the box, as he is kind of the flagship minifigure of the set, and I think that's about it for the box, so let's bring in the minifigures. Alright guys, we've got all the minifigs of the set laid out here. Quite a few, as I said earlier, 8 to be precise. Alright, so first up we've got Commander Cody, my favorite minifig of the set. Looking pretty darn good if I do say so myself. We've got quite a bit of detail on the helmet there, as well as a visor piece. I do admit, I kind of wish they would have just been able to mold this onto the helmet. As it is, it moves up and down fairly easy, and it's kind of tricky to get it in just the right spot. So much detail on the chest and legs as well, looking absolutely fantastic. Some nice back printing in addition to that. And your standard but pretty angry clone face. Kind of wish we would have gotten a hairpiece for this guy, as there are a few scenes in Revenge of the Sith where we see him with his helmet off talking to Obi-Wan. So yeah, great minifig. So happy to finally get this one. Included with Cody, of course, are 3 212th Legion troopers. Looking admittedly a little bit wonky with these extra holes on the sides of the helmet. Really wish we could have changed that up a bit. But just like Cody, the orange on him is very vibrant, and he is very well detailed, with some nice chest, leg, and back printing, and even more standard clone trooper face on this one. And the other two are exactly the same, so no reason to go over those. So lastly, for the clones, we have the 212th Legion Clone Gunner. Looks absolutely great in my opinion. I love the matching chest and helmet details, really look great. Very nice chest, legs, and back detail on him as well, and another standard clone face. This set also comes with 3 standard battle droids, which is nice, but also kind of disappointing. Would have been really nice to see a Magna Guard, a Super Battle Droid, or a Droideka. Just something to add a little more variety. But despite that, overall, I'm pretty happy with the minifigure selection of this set. And with those out of the way, let's move on to the builds. Alright, so here we have the builds of the set, consisting of obviously the ATTE itself, as well as a Dwarf Spider Droid. He certainly isn't bad, but obviously, as many have said, a Crab Droid would have been very much preferred. But despite this one being fairly well detailed and very easy to articulate, I really just don't like that it's made with the exact same gray pieces as the Walker itself. It really just looks more like something that I built with like spare pieces of the set. I don't know, it's just kind of lame to me that they have the exact same color scheme. Just even more reason that we should have seen that Crab Droid, as the brown on that would have clashed with the gray ATTE a lot better. But as it is, this is kind of just okay. Alright guys, so on to the beast itself, the ATTE Walker, which you all came here to see. And I'm just going to say it, in my opinion, this is the best ATTE model we've gotten so far. I don't think that's a controversial opinion, but I guess I'll find out in the comments. This one is just so well built, so well detailed, so let's break it down. We obviously have a rotating cannon up on the top, as is trademark of the ATTE. It doesn't move very fluidly though, as you can see it kind of stutters. It's not too hard to move, but I definitely think some of the past models just had more fluidity to it that I kind of liked more. Up at the front we have 4 rotating ball turrets here, very easy to move, as well as our cockpit for the clones. All that you need to do to access it is simply pull it out, being as careful as possible of course. And as you can see, this reveals a seat with some controls. I'm going to go on and throw one of our clones in there, and simply slide it back in. You will have to be a little bit forceful getting this thing back in though. It does take a little bit of effort, and there you go. We'll go on and throw our gunner up at the top as well, even though there are actually no stud pieces on his seat, so not gonna lie, there's a good chance he could slip and fall out. One of my favorite features on this set is the included handle that you might have noticed in the middle there. All that you need to do to access it is to simply grab it, pull it up, and it's actually very sturdy. Holds very well, is very easy to carry, and we haven't even lost our gunner yet. It's definitely a great feature. As you guys might have noticed, the legs can move, not really too easily once it's on the ground, but I mean, you don't really have much reason to be moving them like while it's standing anyway, but certainly good rotation on the center legs. Not really much you can get away with the front and back legs, since those are the primary support for the Walker. Really great detail on these legs though. Like I've said, just the best that we've seen in my opinion. Alright, so moving on to the back of the Walker, we've got a couple more ball turrets as you can see here, as well as some stickers on the sides and the top. And just like I'm pretty sure every previous ATTE model, you can open it up to access the inside. You essentially have to unclip this very back piece from the top piece. Relatively easy to do, and you can bring that down as well as bring this up. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of interior space in there, which can be made even better if you want to move the armor plates up and around a little bit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie guys, I'm actually very impressed with this. And the included cup here honestly just makes me want to give this set a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go on and sit one of our troopers down in here, get him ready to go. Very easy to get this folded back up, just take the sides, angle them in, bring the back plate up and the upper plate back down, and these will snap back into place very easily. Very fun feature for sure. The same can be done with the front here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take the gunner out for this. All you got to do is grab hold of the top piece. I would recommend doing so by the cannon and simply lifting up. And you can move these armor plates outward as well to get some more access to that interior space. Not as much space as the back half for sure, but still a great way to store a couple of troops. I'm going to go on and sit one down in there. Close it back up, starting with the sides and the top. We'll throw our gunner back up top here. And with that, you've got a fully manned ATTE. Alright guys, so that is going to cover all of the contents and functions of the 75337 ATTE Walker. And what do I think? Honestly, I think this is just an amazing LEGO Star Wars set. Maybe the best one of the year. Like I've said, this is certainly the best ATTE model we've had thus far. So well detailed, so well built. Such a fantastic minifigure selection. Even if some details on them could have been done a little bit better, I'm still very happy with what we got here. Maybe I'm just biased because I really love Commander Cody. The only place I think this set suffers is with the Dwarf Spider Droid, but other than that, this set is just absolutely fantastic. Such a great addition to my collection. I've got to give this one a 9 out of 10, and I highly recommend that you pick one up. It's the first ATTE we've seen in 9 years. Who has any idea when we're going to see the next one? It literally could be a decade from now. So if you're a big Episode 3, Episode 2, or Clone Wars fan like I am, go out and pick this one up right now while it's still on the shelves. I guarantee that you will not regret it. Alright guys, so I think that's going to wrap up this review. Be sure to like the video and comment down below if you enjoyed, and subscribe to the channel for more LEGO Star Wars content, and I'll see you guys in the next one.